What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I am Llama, and today I will be showing you how to get into DCS World. It is a very intimidating game when you first boot it up. When you first get on the homepage and you look for the downloads, there will be two versions. You'll see DCS World 2.8 and DCS World 2.8 Open Beta. On open beta, it's better for single player, like if you're going to do missions and all that. It's more stable, so there'll be less bugs. But if you're going to be playing multiplayer and you want to hop in other servers, getting in the open beta is usually better, as they have the aircraft first. You can get in the aircraft first there. So my suggestion, the only one I have installed on my computer, is the open beta. When you first get the game, there's a few things that you'll have. You'll have the the SU-25T and the TF-51D, and you'll have the Caucasus and the Marinas map. This is all that comes with DCS World to start. My first suggestion is to get a HOTAS. You can get one that's fairly cheap. If you look in the description of this video, I'll have an affiliate link to this. This is what I started off with. I bought a used version for about $130. It has all the buttons you need to get started in DCS. I flew with it for the longest time until I eventually upgraded my stick. I'm still using the throttle itself 2 years later. So definitely bang for your buck there. The third link that I will have in the description is the link to the GitHub with this free full fidelity airplane. It's the A4E. It's air to ground Cold War era plane. It is a very, very good plane, especially for free. Installing the A4E is pretty simple. You'll pull up the link in the description. It has all the installation instructions down here from an older release version. You'll be installing the module files, so you'll download the official A4E release package. Click on that. We're going to download the zip. I already have it, but I'll save it again. I'm going to go to your computer, go to C drive, go to users, and whatever you have your computer named as, mine's Inform for Informal Llama, and then you'll go to Save Games. You'll have to have opened DCS at some point before this. You'll click on DCS Open Beta, and then you'll go to Mods. You'll see a Mods folder. If it's not there, create one. Aircraft, and you'll put the A4E here. I have multiple mods. The VSN F4 is a standalone as well. The 104 requires the F-15. A lot of the mods that come for this game require base aircraft. So you would some of these mods, like the 104 requires the F-15. So does the F-22 requires the F-15. I think the JAS-39 requires the F-15 as well. The Su-30, I believe, requires the Su-27. I might be mistaken, but read your mods. A lot of the mods require dependencies. The A4E does not, so you can have a fresh install, own no aircraft other than the base Su-25 and the TD-51, and install the A4E, and it should work fine. Another thing I would suggest is getting the Flaming Cliffs 3-pack. You get several aircraft for this. You get the ATM, the F-16, the MiG-29, the Su-25, the Su-27, and also the Su-33. The Su-33 is carrier capable, and you can take off from and land on the Russian carrier with the ski ramp. For $24, you'll get 7 aircraft. They're low fidelity. They are not clickable cockpits, and you have to keybind everything you need to use, like radar on, closed canopy, and all that, which you can do on the keyboard, as well as having HOTAS controls for most things. Also, on the homepage, they have a free-to-play program where you get to try out each module for 14 days every 6 months. So you get to fly around with airplanes like, okay, I wouldn't like learning this one, or something might be terrible for you. And then you can just, you can also buy it after your trial. The first purchase you make on your DCS account will be 50% off. So use that wisely. So I would suggest doing a bunch of the free trials and then moving to your first purchase. The next solution you'll need is somehow to change your view. You can do this on the joystick, which it's not very helpful because you need all the buttons you can have on your joystick. So what you need to do is I'll have right here in the top, I'll annotate a free solution if you have a webcam. Also, if you have a little bit of disposable income, the Track IR is one of the best options. And also VR. I currently run VR. I'm running an Oculus Rift S, so it's an older version. I got secondhand for about $200. So I figured it was better than spending $200 on a Track IR. It might as well be in VR. That's how I'm accustomed to playing. But there are free options out there. As long as you have a webcam, you can connect, which I'll link the video here. So on Eagle Dynamics website, digitalcombatsimulator.com, there are a lot of user files that you can search for. If you're ever kind of stumped on how to set up your key bindings, there's always a file for that. So you can go and search the user files. People submit their control axes. So you have this here, which is telling you each thing you need to set for each button. A lot of these templates here. So I find them very helpful. You'll end up changing a lot of them. You just find what works best for you. When you download the file, you will put it in DCS Save Games, DCS Open Beta, where we put the airplane. But you'll put user input profiles. You'll save it here. Save the file here, and you go into DCS, and you will select the aircraft you want, the item that you have attached, and you will go to load profile here at the top. And that should appear here. And you'll highlight it, hit OK. It'll populate that profile onto your controller that you have selected. So that should be everything that you need to get up and going with DCS. I have a Discord that'll be linked below. If you have any questions, feel free to drop it there, leave a comment, and like this video. Hopefully, this makes it a little less stressful getting into it, because I knew whenever I started, it took hours and hours of getting everything set up. Well, y'all have a good day. Much love, and I will see y'all next time.